The gavel hit once. Guilty. The word rang through the courtroom like a sealed coffin, except the coffin wasn't sealed, because in the jury box, a man stood. That's not the verdict we reached. The room inhaled sharply. Reporters froze. Spectators twisted in their seats. My client, Elias Mercer, closed his eyes as if he'd just felt the floor drop beneath him. Judge Everett Halden didn't blink. "We're done here," he said. The juror's voice rose. "We voted not guilty, 12-0. Every instinct in my body fired at once. I stood. "Your Honor, the juror is stating on the record that the verdict you just announced—" "Bailiff," Halden said calmly, "remove that juror." The man was grabbed, dragged toward the exit. As he passed me, he shouted, "Mr. Cross, check the—" A hand crushed over his mouth. The gavel struck again. "Order!" And just like that, the truth was replaced with authority. Elias Mercer was shackled and taken away, and I, Daniel Cross, defense attorney, stood there, realizing I had just watched a judge steal a verdict in open court. 2 months earlier, Mercer had been untouchable. Founder of Mercer Biotech, medical visionary, investor, darling, the face of innovation in Eastport. Then, Lena Hart died. Lead researcher, found in a chemical rinse tank in a locked laboratory. Toxic inhalation, no witnesses. The story spread faster than facts. She was about to expose falsified clinical trials. Mercer killed her to protect his empire. The city wanted blood. Evidence didn't matter. But it mattered to me. The timeline was inconsistent. Security footage had gaps. Lab access logs didn't match prosecution claims. The jury saw reasonable doubt. Halden erased it. After court, my investigator Marcus Vale shut the office door behind us. "That juror," Marcus said. "Caleb Rusk, accountant, clean record." "He tried to tell me something," I said. "And check the—" Marcus pulled a folded paper from his jacket. "Found this near the jury room." It was a list of juror names, beside each, numbers, dollar amounts. My jaw tightened. The final line, Caleb Rusk, $0. "He didn't take it," I said. Marcus nodded, "which means someone offered." "And someone paid," I finished. This wasn't sloppy corruption. It was coordinated. At 1:47 a.m., my phone rang. Unknown number. "Withdraw your appeal," a smooth male voice said. "Let Mercer accept his sentence. Or you lose more than the case." Silence. "Your mother still lives alone in Westchester, correct?" My stomach went cold. "You have 24 hours, he said. Click. The threat wasn't emotional. It was procedural. Before sunrise, Marcus and I entered the courthouse records room. We found the official verdict form, not guilty, 12 signatures, authentic. Footsteps echoed behind us. Judge Halden stood in the doorway. "Mr. Cross," he said pleasantly. "Working late? Reviewing records?" "Records are for clerks." He stepped closer. "Give me what you took." "No." His eyes hardened. "You mistake verdicts for outcomes," he said. "Outcomes preserve order. You can't rewrite reality." A thin smile. "I can," he said. "And I do." He left without raising his voice. That terrified me more than shouting would have. By noon, a clip of the juror standing went viral. The city exploded. Halden went on television that evening. He called the juror unstable. He said the official record reflected guilt. He looked relaxed, too relaxed. That night, my phone buzzed. "Check the jury room camera logs." Marcus frowned. "Deliberations aren't recorded." "Hallways are," I said. We pulled security footage. 9:12 a.m., day of the verdict. Judge Halden entered the jury corridor holding a leather folder. 9:14 a.m. he exited. He looked directly into the camera. Confident. Intentional. Marcus exhaled. "We've got him." But I didn't feel like we had anything. The way he looked at that camera, it felt staged. My phone buzzed again. "Good. Now file it." Someone was steering us. We traced Halden's affiliations. One organization appeared repeatedly: the Eastport Civic Trust, a foundation funding court technology and judicial programs. Board chair, Victor Slate. Billionaire developer, political kingmaker. We met him in his glass tower. "You're ambitious," Slate said calmly. "Challenging a judge." "Where's my client?" I asked. "Mercer made himself vulnerable," Slate replied. "He refused to sell." "Sell what?" "Control." "You orchestrated this." Slate smiled faintly. "I capitalize on instability." "Did you kill Lena Hart?" "No," he said evenly. "But I recognize opportunity when it appears." He leaned closer. "Withdraw your appeal. Walk away. Wealthy. Safe. And if I don't?" His eyes chilled. "Then you'll discover how little power noise actually has." He wasn't worried, because he didn't see himself as exposed, which meant he wasn't alone. Another text arrived. "Check Mercer's patent assignments." 3 major patents had been reassigned to the Eastport Civic Trust, authorized by Elias Mercer's signature. "He was incarcerated," Marcus said. "Then they moved him," I replied. "Transport logs confirmed it. Destination, Blackgate Correctional Annex." My phone buzzed. "Don't go." We went anyway. Blackgate felt engineered to intimidate. Instead of Mercer, a man entered the visitation room. Assistant Attorney General Rowan Pierce. He placed a folder on the table, embossed crest. "I'm offering resolution," he said. "Where is Mercer?" "Secure." "For how long?" Pierce leaned forward. "You have evidence, a stolen verdict, a hallway video, public outrage." He tapped the folder. "You can ignite chaos, or you can return that evidence and preserve stability." "And Mercer?" "Reduce sentence, financial crimes, controlled narrative." I recognized the crest. Weeks earlier, I'd received an invitation, the Eastport Order of Concord, elite judges, prosecutors, attorneys. "You maintain stability," I said. "We maintain order," Pierce corrected. "We prevent collapse. And when someone resists, we correct them." He slid the folder closer. "Sign." I didn't. "Where is he?" I demanded. Pierce stood. "Gone," he said, and left. My phone was dead. Signal jammed, message received. Outside, my phone reactivated. "Check your files." Back at my office, I opened the invitation letter. "We have been watching you. The city needs new blood." This wasn't about Mercer. It was about me. The stolen verdict, the public outrage, the breadcrumbs. They weren't trying to silence me. They were evaluating me, testing whether I would bend or qualify. Another message arrived. "Check the foreperson." Maya Hart, Lena Hart's sister. The foreperson was family. The jury wasn't just influenced, it was engineered, grief weaponized, a public trial turned into controlled chaos, designed to measure my response. Marcus watched me carefully. "They want you inside," he said. "Yes." "And?" I looked at the skyline. Eastport glowed like nothing was wrong. "They believe power protects order," I said. "They believe secrecy protects power." Marcus waited. I made my choice. I released everything: the verdict form, the hallway footage, the patent transfers, the invitation letter. Every document went to every major newsroom simultaneously. Then I held a press conference. Not dramatic, not emotional, precise, factual, evidence stacked in public view. By morning, the city shifted. Judge Halden announced retirement for health reasons. The Eastport Civic Trust promised transparency. Victor Slate denied wrongdoing. And 3 days later, Elias Mercer resurfaced in federal custody. Not free, but visible. They couldn't erase him anymore. That night, my phone buzzed one final time. "You could have joined us." I stared at the skyline, then replied, I chose daylight. I blocked the number. The empire didn't fall. It adapted, but it was no longer invisible, and in a city built on controlled outcomes, light was the one verdict they could never rewrite.